earlier in the year, came off the bench against the Lakers the other night, 6 points and 6 rebounds. There's the fading jump shot over Poe. Hard to believe that you got Mike Harris on the floor and Chuck Hayes right now. He's won 52 straight games. Man, what a story it's been here in the Houston Rockets. Lose Yao Ming, and there's no way you think they're going to do this.
Cassell to Poe, his first miss tonight as they scramble for it. Caddy left at the Pierce. Here's where the dog comes out, these players. Not digging and clawing for loose balls. It's a jump ball.
Yeah, the Doc Rivers calls those 50-50 plays, and he said the toughest team will come up with them. And he said, we've been pretty tough. Look at these numbers, Kevin. You wonder why Boston's had the year. Look at the road wins, #1, point differential, opponent points, defending the 3, defending the 2. How about 35 wins by 10 plus points? I mean, what an amazing part of this season this has been. I mean, obviously there's a lot to be played in the playoffs ahead, but when you do these things, good things are going to happen for you in the playoffs if you stay healthy.
And on the offensive side, Doug, they've been very efficient on the offensive end.
They're 30th, which is last in shot attempts a game at about 76, but their shot efficiency is so good, Kevin. On the season, they shoot 48% from the floor, 38% from 3, and 77 from the free throw line, all in the top 10.
Pierce has it, but nobody is there, and Bobby Jackson will scramble the other way for 2.
The miscommunication there was Sam Cassell, and
a steal.
Bad pass by Sam Cassell.
Rockets by 5. Biggest lead tonight. Head. Guarded by House. Inside to Harris.
Who are these guys? Opportunistic defense leading to good offense for the Rockets.
Rockets have a miss, as you see, in the second quarter. Deion Boyle played it down. Second round pick works on Hayes. Hayes will pick up the Houston foul. We'll look at McGrady. He's #1. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Boston, the top team in the Eastern Conference, with the best record in the NBA right now at 53-13. And a terrific road record at 24-8. And here is Leon Poe at the line.
This is where you count on your poise. To the Boston Celtics, an experienced veteran team. You've got Sam Cassell out there to keep these under control. Eddie House, James Posey, guys who played in very big games. Last night you're down 22 on the road to San Antonio. No panic. You've got to play through little fits and spurts right now as Sam Cassell is getting acclimated to what they want to do here in Boston.
Well, as Doc Rivers says, Doug, you know, we're a mature team, and with a mature team comes a real understanding and, more importantly, a patience.
Absolutely, and there's no individual agendas here now. These guys have all won great individual awards. Now it's all about team and championship.
Switch on defense. Jackson is 3.
When he's healthy, he is tough off that bench. He takes and makes shots you don't would like as a coach if you're coaching, but he is very confident.
And the drive by Tony Allen. And picked up by Harris. By the way, Jackson has come off the bench for the Rockets in 3 minutes, 4 points, and 2 of 2.
So miscommunication here. Sam Cassell goes to the loose ball with a back tap, and Bobby Jackson is the recipient of a breakaway layup. How about the Houston Rockets? 58% from the floor against the league's best defense.
The part that amazed me is that they say we play teams, and these teams are without Dirk Nowitzki. We're without Yao Ming, and no one wants to give us the credit that we're playing without a superstar. New Orleans came in, and people said, well, they were without David West. Well, he's not a superstar. You know, he might be a star player on that team, but we are down a superstar.
And there is Rafer Alston, who tonight has put in 9. That is a Houston high. That is a game high. You can see the landscape of the longest winning streaks in the history of the NBA. Currently, Rockets with the second longest in NBA history. Cassell and Posey. House, Allen, Poe. The Boston 5. Screen by Poe. Pick and roll at House. Picked up by Cassell. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Launching at 3 is Allen. And a rebound by Hayes and off to Luther Head. Rebounding, Boston's one-time rebounding lead of 5 is down to 2. So Houston cranking up that a little bit more. And points off turnovers have now swung to the Rockets.
Yeah, for the Rockets, normally a team that doesn't create many turnovers, but they have 9 points off 5 Boston turnovers. They're +5 in that area. Begin Kevin's hustle points. We talked about that. The energy play.
It's Cassell overhead. Jackson with an aggressive rebound inside for the Rockets. Luther head for 3. And Posey with the rebound for Boston. Celtics have already clinched the Atlantic Division title. He's with the bump. It's Cole. How about him, Doug, leading everybody on Boston with 8 points in 7 minutes.
That's sort of found money right now, but we talked that back-to-back, you know, just who's going to come off the bench and give you some of these minutes so that Kevin Garnett and the rest of these starters who played heavy minutes last night could be fresh in the 4th quarter of tonight's game.
Brady is checked back in the game, takes the place of Shane Battier. Out of bounds.
Another turnover.
Yep. Fumbled by Boston. Celtics with 6 turnovers and the Rockets with 4. Garnett will come in next dead ball.
This is the action we saw in Sacramento a lot. Remember all those little squeezes out of the corner, that 3-man action. They got Brady at the elbow here, being that offensive trigger man that we used to see with the Sacramento big guys, Weber and Vlade Divac.
Lowe grabs his first rebound, and here's Eddie House. Pick and roll with Cole. Right inside he goes. Collide with Harris, who picks up the Houston foul.
You gotta love that tenacity, though. No dunks allowed. You gotta force Deion Poe to go to the free throw line and make a couple free throws. Mike Harris knows he's got 6 fouls here. Boy, Livingston at the sum. We got 2 great shot blockers in the building right now. Hakeem Olajuwon, who's 3 seats down from me, and Dikembe Mutombo, who really both like that shot, but maybe it's because he was wearing a Houston Rockets shirt. There's Hakeem Olajuwon, and one of the all-time great shot blockers in the NBA. There's Dikembe Mutombo.
What's interesting, Doug, is people were looking at the Boston Celtics season, and they said, wait till after the All-Star break. Wait till you start to take on some of these great teams in the West. Wait till you leave Boston and hit the road.
Well, they had that one little hiccup when Kevin Garnett was coming back from that muscle injury in his stomach, and they lost 3 games after the All-Star break, but they righted themselves, and you know, that's what you do. You're going to go through some stages where you're not playing your best basketball, but for Boston and for the Rockets, the key to both these teams through it all is their defense gives them a chance to win every night.
Celtics missed their first free throw tonight, 4 of 5, and a 2 of 6 free throw line so far for the Houston Rockets. Jackson picked up the double. Brady gets a screen from Hayes. Posey sticks with Tina. Jackson in the house.
Oh, Bobby Jackson is playing well. He had his best game against the Lakers the other night as a Rocket, Kevin. He had 19 points off the bench in 20 minutes with 7 of 9 from the floor. He had a couple big threes in that 4th period.
Rockets have their biggest lead tonight of 8. The Celtics went back in the first quarter by 7 with Garnett back in, feeding to Posey. And now it's a house wide open as Head either got locked up inside or whatever, but that was a free shot, and it's a 5-point game. House at the other end trying to stop Jackson, picks up the Boston foul.
Kevin, what you see now in both the NBA and college is you see that drive on the baseline where the defense comes over and the opposite corner that you slide down and you fill and you make that pass along the baseline because it's tough to defend that play. You're going to see it in the NCAA tournament that you're going to be doing here this week, and you're going to see it in the NBA. That's a big part of offenses now.
House picks up his first. Scola is coming for Harris for Houston. Here is Luis Scola, two-time Spanish League MVP. Garnett picks up the rebound, being 4th of the game.
With respect to the shot blocking, just forced Scola to hesitate on that shot and miss.
Garnett to Poe, a little high-low and a foul. Jackson was defending the taller Leon Poe. And the foul goes on Hayes for his 2nd time for the Houston Rockets, and 5:47 to play halfway through the 2nd quarter. Rockets on top, shooting 52%.
You buy the Hyundai Dollars and Cents sales event. Do something smart with your money. And buy McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Let's shoot that thing. grab that board. Yeah, I just let that slip out my hand.
Mike Harris, undrafted out of Rice. Doug told you he played in China. He's played in the CBA. He's currently in a 10-day contract, signed back on March 8th with the Houston Rockets.
Well, Shane Battier coined a phrase about midway through this streak. He said, you know, our team's got to stay hungry and stay humble. And sort of Mike Harris sort of, I think, epitomizes that. Very hungry, very humble, very happy to be in the situation he's in now. Leon Poe goes to work again. That's 11 points now off the bench for Leon Poe. A big surprise here. I did not pick him as being my bench guy tonight, but he's come through for Doc Rivers.
He led the Pac-10 in scoring a couple years ago. Cal. Here is T-Man. He is 7. Hayes can't get it, but Scola does with an offensive rebound and puts it through. He's got 4.
The first 2 points off second chance points tonight, so the Celtics have done a nice job on a team that averages 15 points a game on the offensive board.
Turn it to a 5 into Hayes. KG's got 6.
But they just have nobody in size to match up with his size.
Big ticket is on Hayes.
Another offensive rebound. That's what Scola does.
Face the double. Garnett comes out to defend. Brady 3 of 7. Sometimes sticks with T-Mac, doesn't it?
Well, he was wanting the screen be set that time by Chuck Hayes, a little slow getting out there, and it's a busted possession, and Scola turns it over.
One of the keys tonight, Doc Rivers said, was Tony Allen watching Tracy McGrady. Of course, Allen is not there right now, so it goes to different guys to hand off.
So they put Posey on it.
Yep.
Posey can play anybody from a big guard to a power forward. I mean, that's the versatility he brings. Actually, last night in San Antonio, he finished the game up as a power forward playing against Robert Horry.
Rafer Alston is in for Head. Garnett over Hayes. Picked up by McGrady.
He has such great extension on that jump shot, Kevin. I know you saw him as a rookie. His shot was so flat. Kevin McHale really worked with him on getting that shot up and getting a nice lift on that shot.
Alston inside to Hayes. And picked up by Posey. Out to House. Austin is shooting 39%. House inside. He beat Austin into that pivot position, and Hayes picks up the rebound and collects his second tonight. And sets a screen. Trying to set a screen. Here is McGrady. Scola does. Now they double team it. Jackson. He flies inside, knocked out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
See, Kevin, the Rockets big men, you just can't come down and throw the ball in the post to them. So everything you have to do is on the move. Pick and rolls, rolling guys to the basket, reading the defense, finding the open areas. That takes a lot out of a Tracy McGrady because he's got to create so many opportunities. When you had Yao Ming, you come down and you drop the ball in the post, and you make the game a lot more simple. So this Rocket team really has to work and execute and move the basketball to get high percentage shots. They don't get many things easy around that rim.
Rondo is coming for Cassell. Battier is coming for Jackson. He's going to set the screen for Alston. A 3, and they let him fire. Rondo didn't cover. Rebound by Kevin Garnett. The top 20 rebounders in the NBA is Rondo. Coming off a 20-point performance last night in San Antonio. Posey to Poe. Look at the hustle of Battier, and picked up by Scola. And here comes McGrady. Rockets are shooting 47%. 9 for Austin, and T-Mac has got 6. Another defender on him, Posey. So they have 3 different guys on McGrady, and Posey picks up a foul right there for the Boston Celtics.
That's what they're going to do, give him different looks. Tony Allen's going to give him some defense. You're going to see James Posey. You'll see Paul Pierce. And then what they do is wear him down. They want to try to, when it comes to fourth quarter, that he's expended so much energy, he won't have the legs left to finish this game for his team.
Man, there's no sport like basketball on earth.
Get your basketball Jones to play with Tyler Perry's House of Pain tomorrow at 9 on TBS. Very funny.
Boston has gotten 11 points off the bench from Leon Poe, 7 for Pierce. Garnett's got 6. Ray Allen not playing tonight. Jammed his left ankle, 3rd consecutive miss. Houston has no one in double figures. Alston has 9. They're making T-Mac work, this Boston defense.
The whole game plan. They know that he needs to throw up a big game tonight, and you can see at home, he doesn't like the rims here. He's talked about, I don't think this is a very good shooting arena. You see how well he's played on the road. But over the last 9 games for this team, he's had very, very good numbers, Kevin. He's averaging about 28 a game and has played very well.
Hockey assist to Scola. T-Mac gets the assist as they go inside. Harris comes up with his 6th point. More unexpected scoring for the Rockets.
Well, again, you get something coming out of a timeout. Every one of those points you can steal comes into play tonight when you play against such good defense.
You like that hockey assist, don't you?
I love it. That's unselfish play. That's what the Rockets live on, the extra pass to the open shooter.
Here's KG. Rondo. Oh, he's got 13 coming off the bench in 12 minutes. Houston will come the other way. They've led by as many as 8. Celtics have led by as many as 7 in this first half. McGrady reaches one inside. Harris. Count it for 2 and a foul.
Yeah, but there's the commitment we talked about to Tracy McGrady. Kevin Garnett came out. They trapped the ball hard, and you roll to the basket. Watch this. See, Kevin Garnett is out trapping, and that leaves Leon Poe back trying to play 2 guys. He gets there late. See, Leon Poe is there a little bit late. He's trying to go both Scola and Harris as he's rolling to the basket. So how about this tonight, Kevin? We've got Harris off the bench with 8 points, going for 9, which he doesn't get, and Leon Poe with 13. I don't think he'll be in our star watch tonight for this game.
Perkins back in. Here's Pierce back in. Battier back in. It's Perkins who picked up 2 early fouls. Had it tucked away inside, and the shot clock is at 9. So Boston out there with Pierce, Garnett, Perkins, Posey, and Rondo.
So who's going to finish this last minute 47 strong? Can Houston build on the lead, or can Boston here get a couple score and a couple stops? We get 2 minutes here, minute 47. You know, Kevin, I always like this time going into half to see who can make that little push.
Rockets out shooting Boston 50% to 37%. Garnett's 3 of 7 over Scola. Chased down by Alston. Great hustle tonight by Houston. I think that's one of the differences in the game.
All those energy plays are caught with a bad pass.
And picked up by Pierce, goes on Battier and contorts to get through on Battier's defense on the break.
That's twice Rafer Alston tried to make a left-handed bounce pass off the dribble. Both of them have been picked off and turned the ball over. You cannot make the left-handed bounce pass off the dribble. Make the simple play.
Here's 4 of 8. He's got 9. McGrady had it poked away by Perkins. T-Mac 3 of 7. The defense by Pierce. That's been one of the interesting stories of this season. Paul Pierce's renewed interest in defense.
Well, you know, because you got a guy like Kevin Garnett, number 5 out there, who comes with it every single day. He sets the tone defensively. Then it trickles down to Paul Pierce. And Ray Allen, and Rondo's a good defensive player. You know, so they've got good individual defensive players who also play very good collective team defense.
1 second on the shot clock. Harris rejected by Perkins. Houston led by a point at the end of the first quarter. As you take a look at the gaudy numbers of the Celtics on defense this season.
Got a chance to be the only team since the 92-93 New York Knicks, coached by Pat Riley, to lead in all 3 of these areas. And a guy like Doc Rivers, who was a stalwart defensive player on that team.
Here's a screen missed by Rondo and picked up by Shane Battier, Defensive Player of the Year 3 times while at Duke.
And he's going to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year in the NBA, too.
Has been in the bench. Just scooping it off to Scola. Off his hands and a turnover. And for the Rockets, number 8, 7 for the Celtics.
But, Kevin, can you see how tough it is for Boston to score? I mean, for Houston to score in the paint. Nothing's easy. You have to work on every possession. And Rick Adelman was talking to us about that. He said, you know, we just can't come down and make the game easy. We really have to make that extra pass and really take care of the ball.
Double screen for Pierce. Banks it in a 3. Perkins set a screen. Garnett set a screen. And Pierce exploits it. 5 of 9, 12 points for Paul Pierce.
And a 5-0 run all started with that Rafer Alston turnover. So with the 5-point lead by the Rockets, and now Boston has tied this game, and they're going to get the last possession, a 6-second differential.
They double McGrady. Harris. Shot clock at 2, picked off again by Pierce. He got by T-Mac. He's guarded by Battier and a shove on Scola, who picks up the foul for the Houston Rockets. And Scola tagged with his second.
Doc Rivers has got to be very happy at the finish of this half. And Rick Adelman has got to be very disappointed. They had a 5-point lead. They've turned the ball over a couple times. Paul Pierce did hit a bank shot from the top of the circle for 3. But this is not a good finish for Houston, and Boston's doing a nice job here going into half.
Houston had a foul to give, and Scola just picked it up. You see the double screen right there by both Perkins and Kevin Garnett. And Paul Pierce carries it. Number 6 in Celtics scoring history. If you take a look at what Boston has done against the Western Conference this season.
And people arguably say the Southwest Division is the best division in basketball. Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and New Orleans. And look what they've done against those teams. They have New Orleans on the horizon here, and Dallas before they go home on this trip. They've been terrific against the West. Kevin, at one point in time, they started out the year 16-0 against the West.
So, Doug, we've got 2 defensive-minded teams, the top 2 teams in their respective conferences. Has the game been played the way you thought it would be played?
Yeah, I mean, every shot is going to be contested, and I think the difference is Leon Poe, 13 points off the bench, has been really the star of the game for the Boston Celtics.
House at the buzzer. Close to it. And that will take us to halftime. Scola and Garnett. Scola was going for the ball, and KG, seeing if one was drawn. We began the game with some shoving, and players had to be separated. And we're tied at 40. The Rockets led by as many as 8. The Celtics led by as many as 7. 13 for Poe. No one double figures for the Rockets. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Skip, everything we thought would be emotionally in this game, but they seem to grind you guys down a little bit inside in the second quarter.
We give up too many points in the paint. We got to get that ball out of there, and then we got to converge when it gets deep in there. We're not converging, especially when Garnett has it over our smaller power forwards. But this game right now is all about turnovers. We turn the ball over so many times in the second quarter. It enabled them to get back into this ball game.
Boston's the best defensive team in the league. They slowed you guys down as the half went on. How do you get yourselves back up?
Just take care of the ball, move our bodies. We're starting to stand around a little bit. We got to get back to playing how we've been playing to help us win these games. We got to get up and down the court. We got to move the ball, move our bodies, and get some easy looks.
Skip, thanks very much. See you in the second half. We are tied here at halftime at the Toyota Center as the Rockets are going for their 23rd victory in a row. When we come back, we'll go to the TNT studios in Atlanta for Ernie and Chuck.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Remember, our first key was the defense never rests. 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA. And when Houston got a little careless at the end of the half, you heard Rafer Alston talking to David Aldridge. Boston took advantage of that. So you got to take care of the basketball. And I think tonight for Houston, I'm in agreement with Charles. In a game like tonight, they're going to have to get some free shots for Tracy McGrady. He's working so hard tonight.
What caught your eyes in terms of highlights in that first half?
Well, the defense, and that's what both these teams, especially off Tracy McGrady, you see both these guys showing up big. And look at Tracy. They force him to get the ball up. Now they go back to him. They run another screen up here, so they're bringing 2 defenders. I think they're going to have to get him the ball more in some isolated areas and let him play a little bit one-on-one where he can get his shot. Now, he's been getting everybody involved, and this is what they live on, hustle points. Only 2 second-chance points. It's a team that averages 15, so Boston did a good job on the boards. The hustle play, Shane Battier down for the loose ball. Here's Rafer Alston chasing down the loose ball. This is what this team has done through this streak, and this is the tip where Bobby Jackson gets the breakaway layup. Not too many of those, only 2 fast break points for the Rockets in the first half. So, Kevin, the key there, Boston shoots 38% from the floor, but they get 8 more shots at the basket. So that's the reason why they're able to tie this game at 40 all. And the third quarter has been big in this streak for Houston. They really focused on the third quarter, and Boston has been a very good third quarter team. So let's see what happens here tonight.
22 consecutive wins for the Houston Rockets coming into tonight. 46-20, number 1 team in the Western Conference. Pierce working on Battier and kicks it back out to Garnett. Scola late with the defense, and KG has got 8. Boston, the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference, with the best record in the NBA with 53-13. They've won 12 of their last 13 games. And they've already won the Atlantic division title. McGrady to a wide-open Battier. Late with the block out. Allen with the rebound.
I see Tracy gave him a bad pass, so that pass was down by his ankles and forced a low percentage shot.
Perkins a screen. Pierce the three.
If I'm Rick Adelman here, with my team struggling a little bit here to score, if Boston gets another score, I might get a quick timeout and just get my troops regathered.
Boston got it from Mutombo. Garnett picks up his 6th rebound. Pierce has a game-high 15. And here comes Allen.
Against the Lakers the other day, they missed their first 12 shots. I think they were 1 of 15 at one point in time in that third quarter. The Rockets were.
They went to double Pierce, and Garnett is left open. The rebound by McGrady.
They've got to get McGrady some good looks at the basket. He's now being guarded by Rondo, but they've got to free him for some open looks.
Oh, what a great pass. T-Mac inside to Mutombo as McGrady picks up his 5th assist, and Mutombo his first 2 points of the game. Here's Garnett a screen, Battier into defense, and Garnett pushes down the loose ball. Another hustle play. Rondo. Perfect. Look on Mutombo.
Points in the paint have gone to the Boston Celtics tonight. 26 points in the paint here in the game for them. Only 20 for the Houston Rockets.
T-Mac 3 of 7. Alston at 3. Rondo lets him pop it. Rebound by Mutombo, number 5. Oh, Coach Doug Collins comes up with the loose ball. DA, what do you have?
Well, guys, at the half, Doc Rivers not upset at all with how his team defended Tracy McGrady. You'll see more of that in the second half. He said offensively is the problem. They've got to slow down. They're just going too fast into their offense. As far as Houston goes, assistant coach Elton Turner said too many missed layups and a lot of turnovers. Nothing that they shouldn't have been able to handle with regard to Boston's defense. They're going to continue to try to attack Pearson Garnett in the paint and then maybe play him a little more straight up as the game goes on, guys.
All right, thank you. That's a goal, 10, 8 points now for T-Mac.
I like T-Mac down on that post because now rather than have to dribble that ball up the top against a double team, you get it down in the post, and if they double team you can kick that ball out and get some three-point shooting, play out of that post inside out. So I like them moving Tracy McGrady around on the floor.
Here's Garnett, Perkins, Allen, and Rondo. Here is Rondo, an open 2. Alston was doubling down low. As we take you back to our TNT studios, and Ernie Johnson.
This is bonus coverage. Thank you very much, Kevin, as the last shot by
Oh, my God. I hate that play.
off the glass, much to the dismay of Charles Barkley.
I don't
They had a chance
understand.
to inbound, but they fumbled it away, and then the
No, but I never understand when you get a guy in the air while you duck out the way. Every single time I got a guy in the air, I jumped into him. Dirk does it, and annoys the hell out of me. Every time you get kids at home, every time you get a guy in the air, jump into him. Watch, because it's probably too difficult of a shot at that point. He get these guys in the air and watch him move. Yeah, move out the way. Oh my God, are you kidding me, Petey?
You're killing me, Pete.
I'm telling you, man, it drives me crazy when guys move out the way. That's a foul every time, because the other shot is impossible to make.
The Mavs were down 21.